So it's here, chapter 2, 10, English. So this is the chapter. Let me find out how many pages. I think it's still working with the number of pages. Maybe I can just scroll down quickly to the end of the text. It's here. It's about 52,000 words. We have 120 pages. That's for the whole chapters. Now let me choose chapter 3. To go to the chapter 3, I think I just use find Control F and then type chapter. Okay, we have got here chapter 3. Right. So I will highlight this chapter by blocking the chapter like this. Maybe about 15 pages. Longer. Okay, there we are. Here. Control Control C, copy. Okay, so it's copied to the to the system. Now let's go to the Google Chrome. I have opened Google Chrome now here. I will click new. Okay, new. Oh, sorry. For the practice, we only need chapter 2. So I have incorrect chapter. Let me go back to this chapter. So I need only chapter 2 to help you understand how we will work with the project and the midterm project later on. Okay, so I need to copy from here to the top. This is chapter 2. There we are. Okay, Control C, copy, or just click right and then click copy. Then go to the drive. Right. So if we open this, then perhaps the file later on will be saved here. So it's in week 3, right? Okay, so new doc file, blank. Now That's a question here. Create in a shared folder. Okay, so I will choose this week 3 folder so that the doc file will also be shared with the group, with the class automatically. So create and share. Okay, now the next thing is to click Control V, or just click right here and then click Paste. Here we are. So we've got the text here, right? In Google Doc, it's I think how many pages? 24. Maybe it's because of the space. Right, so the next step is to use the tools here. But mind you, I don't know exactly whether the tools will allow us, this translation tool here, the translation tool here, whether this tool will allow us to translate the whole text. Let's find out. Okay. Now I will not change this name, title. So the translation will be named translated copy of. Okay. Cancel first because we need to give a name here. Chapter 2. Chapter 2, let's say EN. That stands for English. That's the ISO convention for language codes. So Indonesian will be ID. Okay. Good. Now go back to tools. Choose this translation tool. Translate document. It's up to you for your case to change the title of the translation output or not. Okay, I will keep it this way. Then choose Indonesian because we are going to translate that into Indonesian. Here it is. Then click translate. Wait, this is the Indonesian. Now let's check. How many pages we have here? 26. So far, so good. So this is the end text. It does not translate some of the text up to here. So there is limitation. So here, the fifth all, it's on page 23. Okay, so let me let me let me highlight this one to find the source in the source. Or maybe we try to ask the tool to translate the rest of the text if it is possible. Let me try. But is that the only text left by the tool? Let's check. It seems it is. Okay. I think right. So only page 23 to the end of the text, not translated by the tool. Okay, there's limitation. So let's keep it in mind. If we want to use the tool to translate text, it only allows us to translate 23 pages, not more. Okay, I will also see later on how to work with the Microsoft Word. Now let me try to click tools here, translate. Actually, it's not possible because it is the option is translate document. So I'm not going to do it. Okay. So instead, I'm going to cut this part like this, and then create a new a new doc. New doc. Create and save. And Control V. Okay. So let's give the title. I think chapter 2 and maybe part 2. Okay. Then go back to the tools, translate the document, keep this name or title, choose language, Indonesian, translate. Okay, it's done. Okay. So in the folder here, sorry, where is the folder? In the folder here, we have already should be this one. Let's check. Week 3. Okay, here. This is this one. This is one. First part. This is the second part. Okay. But where is the Indonesian one? Let me try to open this one. Open with Google Docs. Yeah, this is the English one, right? So I think I will just close this one. Now I'm trying to find out the translation. This one. Actually, the translation is here. Where is this system? Where does this system save this file? This is the translation for the second part. This is the, sorry. This is the first part, and this is the second part, right? It should automatically be here. Is it here? No.
In my drive, is it right?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, so let's check in the My Drive. Okay, chapter, it should be translation, so okay, here it is. Let me copy, 1, 2, click move, sorry, click right, move to, here, victory. So it should be there now. Let's check. Yeah. Now, let's, they are already open here. Okay. So we try to combine this. Let's say choose one of them as the main, this one. Sorry, this one. This is the main one. So we'll copy this part to this one. So I must go to this page, second part. Now highlight the text, right? Click right, copy. Now go to here and Control V. Click right, paste. Okay, so we got all the parts into one page. Sorry, one file. Okay. Right. We can do the same procedures in Microsoft Word. Let's try. So where is the original? Yeah. Okay. Control A, Control C, and then open a Microsoft Word page. A new blank document, and Control V. Okay. Now go to Review, choose Translation tool here. Unlike Google, we have two options here, selection and document. So one step ahead. If the tool does not translate the whole document, then we can continue with translate selection by selecting the untranslated part, and then it will be translated by the tool. So translate document. A new window opens here. Choose here to Indonesian, and the auto detect is, sorry, where it goes. Where does it go? It's already been done. It's here. Now let's check. Okay. Is it the same? All right. So
Yeah.
this is the original. Let me, sorry, this one. Here, this is the original. Click OK, close. Let's save this to week 3. Save as. Browse. Google Drive. Where is my Google Drive? Here. Drive. Yeah, week 3. All right. Let's name it into the code English. Docs, remember, save. Now the translation. Save as. Browse. Oh, here. Okay. Bab 2 ID. Save. Done. Okay. That's for step 1 and step 2. We can use both to compare Google Translate and Microsoft Translator later on. Now, the next step is step 3, using LF Aligner. Now let me go to my local Google Drive, week 3, here, and then go to Tools. So we have all the files here. It is synchronized with the web-based Google Drive. You can check your shared folder to find out the result we have got from the steps. Click Tools. Okay. LF Aligner. This is in zip. We can just click right and extract all. Okay. So we will have in this folder later on, I'll have a liner 4.21, hopefully. Any questions, by the way, while
No, sir.
waiting for the preparation? If you already got all the files and the tools, we can do it again to make you more familiar with the steps. So this is the folder. Okay, so in the tools we have this one, LF Liner. By extracting this zip file, we have this folder now with the program, and we don't need to install the tool. Just go to the tool inside and just click this one, double click this this file, XC file. Okay, double click. Okay. In Windows OS, it's much easier because it has an interface like this, not like what we have in Mac. Simpler and practical. So by default, it selects this option saying that the files to be processed are text files in UTF format, UTF-8, RTF, doc, or docs file. I don't know whether doc here also stands for Google Doc. Maybe not, because Google Doc has G here, right? G doc. So if we want to use the translation output produced by Google, then we need to convert the Google Doc file to text file. Okay, how? Now let me show you. Go to Google here. This is the English, right? Select this one, click right, copy, and then open text file like this one, Notepad. In Mac, you can open text edit to do it. So Control V. So we have already text file here. Okay, LF Liner can work with this one. So we can save this. Okay, save as, and maybe in week 2. Was it week 2, right? No. Let's try. Let's use different. So here. I don't know. Perhaps chapter 2. Chapter 2 text file. Okay. Text file. And then we do the same for the translation. So go back to the Chrome and chapter 2. Here is the main before. Which one? Here. This one. This one. Sorry, not that one. Okay, this one is the main file. Okay, so Control A, Control C, and then go back to text. Just create a new one. Control V, right? And then save. Save as. Okay, let's choose this one, but change EN to ED, ID, sorry. Right. Now we've got already text files there. We'll continue doing this LF aligner after the break. Shall we have a break now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we
Yes,
can
sir.
have a break for maybe 20 minutes. Now, let me stop sharing and switch off my camera and microphone. I'll see you later on.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now let me share again my screen.
Prof, can I ask something?
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, this session, do you record it, Prof? So if it is recorded, how can we access the record?
Someone must have already recorded. You can, I think there is a notification of recording there.
Yeah, I saw it also.
Okay, so you just go to the
And
activity.
Yeah.
To go to the activity to like um, okay, here I think must be somewhere here, activity. Okay, here we can see the recording here. So you can just, when the class has finished later, the recording is available here. So it's
Okay.
in the
Thank you so much.
Yeah, in the activity.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Prof.
Okay. Let's have a look at the next part here. Um, wait. Okay, here it is. I think I have already set my screen, right?
Yes, Prof.
Okay.
Yes, you have.
So we are here now. Just let me know if you did not follow the step very well. So I will repeat it later on again. So we keep the default option here. So this option makes it possible to use the text file, yeah, the doc file, docs file too, and also, yeah, if we select this button, the input file can be PDF file, or and here HTML file. But I have not tried the other options yet, so I'm going to choose the default option here. So click next. So we have the number of languages here, usually 2, but we can have more than 2, like 3 or 4, right? So for example, you want to compare the English, Indonesian, Japanese. We have just 3 columns. Language 1, English. If language 1 is different, let's say Indonesian, because the translation is different direction, Indonesian English, then here language 1 should be Indonesian. Language 2 here by default is Hungarian because the program, it was created by Andreas Farkas. He's a Hungarian, so he chose his language here as a default. But of course, we are going to choose Indonesian. Just select Indonesian by scrolling down the languages. So instead of Indonesian, we have also, let's check, we have Javanese there. maybe we can also have Sundanese. We have Malay there. Sundanese. Yeah, it is there, Sundanese. So all languages available in Google service, I think will be listed also here. Yeah, right. That is why we don't have Balinese here, although Bali is the most visited island in Indonesia. So Indonesian, select Indonesian, and then clicks next. Now it's time to choose the input files. Click browse to choose English. Now remember, our files are saved in week 3 folder.
1 jam lagi.
So let me browse the file for the English. Week 3 folder, right? Where was it? Chapter 2. Or maybe here in the tools. Oh, it's not here. Where was text file?
Ini suara TV, naik kuliah nggak kedengeran. Soal ini dimatiin suaranya. Jadi dia biar teriak-teriak TV nggak kedengeran, mama teriak.
Okay. Maybe here. Oh, week 2 perhaps. That's right. No, it's not here. If anyone remembers where we saved the files? Week 3, the text files. What was the name?
In the notepad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I guess.
That's the problem, you know, often the same problem we have when dealing with this one.
Yeah, right.
Forget where we keep the file. Maybe somewhere.
Yeah, an ID.
The title of the file?
That's a translated copy.
No, it's in GDoc file. We have text files. Maybe in documents. Okay, where was the notepad? Do you remember the title of the name? Chapter, right? Chapter. Okay, here it is. Is it here? Is it this one? No. Chapter 2 and text file. There should be text file, something like that. Anyone remember the names of the file? Now let me try to have a look at all the folders. Well, if maybe I cannot find the files. Let me choose the Microsoft Word file. So instead of text file, we can choose Microsoft files. So let's find the one we saved earlier in week 3. Chapter. We don't have the file here either.
The name was, I guess, translated also in the previous.
Okay.
You have
This
found it.
This is one, right? This is English, right? Sorry. Yeah, this is English. Okay, I will choose this one. Oh, sorry. Where was it? I should go back to this one. Google Drive, my Drive. Here, week 3. Now, this is the English one. Open. So don't forget to click open. Now I'm going to choose the Indonesian one. Browse. This one is the Indonesian one. Bab 2. Open. So we have got the files here. Click next. I forgot where I saved the file, the text file. So it is ongoing. Takes some time because the text is large. Okay, so this is the result. English 507, Indonesian 507 becomes, so the comment here, the segmenting seems to have gone well. So I'll use the sentence segmented text. So it is arranged sentence by sentence. Click next. We are okay with this result. So just click next. All right. This option allows us to use Graphical Editor. It means we can go back to the text and make some editing. This one, generate an Excel and open it for reviewing. So this allows us to have an Excel file and review the file. We choose this one, no review. If we want to review the files, we can choose either one, either this one or this one. And we can select this, generate Excels in the background after review. By this selection, the program will save an Excel file in the folder. So click next. If you want to generate a Tmx file, I said last week, Tmx file is a translation memory file. So it is usually used in Omega T or in other CAD tools. So just the default is yes. So just keep the default. And Trados 2 can also use this Tmx file. So click next. Keep the default option. All right, so this is for the file. So the first column will be English, EN. Second column will be ID, Indonesian. And then we have, if we choose this, we have the third column. That's I think will be the name of the file. All right. If we, well, just keep this as default. Just keep the default as the option. So click next. Okay, terminated successfully. So we can click OK to exit. Now we can go to the LF Aligner folder to find the result. Here. If it is here. If it is not, maybe somewhere here. Oh, no. Maybe the default folder, the default location is documents. Let's check. No, not here. Aligner. Okay. Let's say, where is it? Okay. Then let's check week 3 folder because the source text were there. Okay, it's there. It's here in week 3 folder. This is the result. 14 September 22nd. This is the hours. All right. That's strange. The hours is using different hour system. 17. Anyhow, let me check the result here. Okay, this is the result. We have an Excel file here. Let me open this one. Okay, this is the result. This is English. This is Indonesian. See? It is well arranged, I guess. Sentence by sentence. Get up, you useless lump. Get up. Bangunlah. Okay. Dasar benjolan yang tidak berguna. So lump is translated into benjolan. No one will understand what it means in Indonesian, right? So we need to find the equivalence for that one, that part. Now let's have a look at the last here. So we have, okay. What do you think? Manually, this will take days, right? But by using a tool like this, then we can you know, we can explore the translations by comparing the source text and the target text. Any questions so far? So this is the result. In addition to this Excel file, we also have this one. We also have the Tmx file here. This is very important. We can import this Tmx file into Omega T if we want to save more TMX files into the program, so that every time we want to do translation, because in Omega T the translation is done by human. Omega T is not a machine translation, a translation machine or machine translation, right? So it is just a tool to help the translator to organize the translation work and to save more time to do the translation. We'll try to import this TMX file later on when we try to see the demo of Omega T. Any question? Now, we can now move on to this one. As you can see here, we have Windows, we have Mac OS, and we have Linux here. So portable, it means we don't need to install the program. We can just run the program without installing it. This is one. The other one, nconp, can be here. This one. npconf, this one. A freeware parallel corpus analysis toolkit for concordancing and text analysis. Right. Okay. Any questions? Now I will try to use which one first, maybe the nconf. Now I'm going back to the tools. All right. Sorry, the tools are here. So I will choose this one. This one. The portable one is, let me check. I think this one is the portable one. Let me extract the file. Open with extract all. Okay, extract. It takes some time, especially when the system is working slowly because of many opening files and internet load, internet load, and the use of Microsoft Teams. The Microsoft Teams will make the computer runs a little bit more slowly. By the way, there are two types of ancon we can see here. This one is so sorry, not this one. The ancon P. This one is installer, so it needs to be installed to the computer, to the PC, right? And it's mostly recommended because it is more stable. While this one, the portable one, is without installation, right? So we have Mac OS here. For NPCon, we also have Mac OS here. This one, Macintosh OS 1, the same version. Because my machine is 64-bit, I'm using this version. So if your Windows is 32 bits, then just this one. All Macintosh OS, I think, are 64 bits, so no problem with that. Okay. Now let's go back to the, oh, well, it takes more time to extract the file, the zip file into this folder, right? Okay, now if I, while waiting for this one, I think I will try to use the one with needs installment here. This is Encom. You know, this always happens like this. It takes time to load the program when there are so many files open. I think I will close some. Close this one too. Just let me know later on if you want to have a look at the files again. Okay, I think I will also close some of this. Right. Now this is the Encom. Let me choose the files by open files. Now this is the problem because I don't remember where I keep the files, the text files, because I think Ancon only accepts the Excel. Oh, sorry, the text file. Let's find out if it can open this one. Okay, so this one. Now let's choose keyword here, keyword option. Sorry. Word option. First keyword options. This is about the the word, the keyness of word, but we don't need this kind of facility right now. Let's go back to word. Type, pose, part of speech, rank, frequency, range. So the number of occurrences. So just type, for example, the article the here, and then click start. So we have 270 frequency. Now, if we select keyword in context, then this is the result. Okay, the context of the use of the. If we choose keyword and then click start, no reference corpus has been loaded. So we can't use the keyword here. So back to word here. We only has the frequency here and rank, but we can't see the context. Okay. But we can use this one, keyword in context, by looking at the context in which it is used. We have 270 occurrences of the here. Now, if we want to know the comparison, I mean, if we want to find out how the article is translated into Indonesian by the Google machine, we can use Ankong P. Now let me try, but I think we need the text file. Let's see if I can find the text file by clicking the notepad here, and there is no history. Okay, so we can use it. So we can use npcong here. This one doesn't need installation. Let's check if it can accept the Microsoft Word file, but I'm afraid it doesn't. Build corpus. Okay. Add corpus. Corpus 1. Say AN for English, or maybe chapter 2 AN, and choose files with 3. You see, it does, because it only accepts text files. problem is we don't know where we have, or maybe I will try, hang on. I will try to open Notepad and then type something rubbish here and then click save as. We'll know where the proof. Okay, there it is. In week 3. Week 3 what? Oh, wrong folder. Okay. Now I think I'll go to this folder. I have already got the location. I'll close this one. Right. So it's here. Week 3 here. That's it. I will move these files to week 3 here. Sorry, I need to cancel this one first. So and then go back to here. Okay. Cut. Then copy them to here. Now I can choose this option. Let me close this one. Choose files. Week 3. Chapter. So we choose this one. Open. Corpus 1. Okay. Update corpus. Then create build corpus. Now we add corpus 2. Remember that. And choose files. ID. Open. And update corpus. Okay. Now, can you hear this window? Should I make it bigger like this? Now, let's see. Load corpus from database. Sorry. So we now have here corpus 1, this one corpus 2. So if we click here the button corpus 1, it will appear here as the first corpus. Then let's try, because we have already selected this one word. So let me type the here. Okay, and then click start. Now this one, the English one, and this one, the Indonesian one. Now let's compare here the English sentence here. The Dursley appeared taken aback at his abrupt change of mind. Keluarga Dursley tampak terkejut dengan perubahan pikiran yang tiba-tiba. So the here is not translated. So is neither is this one, the Dursley, right? What about this one, the kitchen? Not also. Dapur here. The arrival, not also. And the boy, where is the boy? The boy. So, yeah. See, it's blocked. Anak laki-laki itu. So it is translated into itu. So sometimes it is 0, no translation. Sometimes it is itu. When it is translated, when it is not, needs to be explained, right? We can only do that by using this parallel corpus. So when we click this line, the parallel sentence from the target text will also block or highlight it. See? Orang yang membunuh orang tuamu. No translation for that. What about this one? Lampu aula menyala. No translation. Right? What about this one? Just random. Sangat menyedihkan di dadanya sedikit. The miserable knot in chest. Perhaps not translation. What about if we block the second, the target language like this one? Okay, it also gives us the parallel sentence in the source text, the red envelope. Okay, any questions?
Sorry, sir, may I have a question?
Sure. Go
Thank
ahead.
you, sir. So after finishing or completing the NCON program, so then what we have to do is to analyze based on the level of equivalences, something like that, sir.
Could you repeat the question?
So after we conduct the NCON program or the FL liner, and then we try to analyze the text, the target and the target text and the source text, and analyze it based on the equivalence of the translation.
Okay. So based on the description, the project is asked you to identify the problem of translating words, phrases, sentences, and functions. Word above words, grammatical, textual, right? And pragmatic. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
if you ask Ancon, it's only a tool. Okay. And unfortunately, the tool can only read text files. So you need to prepare the files. If they are both in GDocs or in Words, you need to convert them into text files by copying, pasting them, and copying them and pasting them to Notepad. So they are only tools. If you want to do it manually, with you don't have to use and become. So the point is find the problem of translation equivalence. So you have how let's go back to the Excel file in the okay, quick here, right? Because one of the instruction, the points in the instruction says compare the text. Now you can only compare the text by having this one. And this one, this file was produced by LF Aligner. Again, LF Aligner is a tool to help you comparing files in more convenient way, because you can have a look at both of them, the source and the target text here. Now, if you want to go manually, then you are trying to compare line by line just to find a case. For example, a pack of owls, kecupan burung hantu. Okay. Would it be okay? Is there any problem here? Where does kecupan come from, for example? If this is a problem, so then you can just highlight this as one case, right? Sorry. Highlight this by using this one. So your first case is here. The next question is, what level is it? Lexical or word, above word, grammatical, textual, pragmatic, pragmatic. It seems that it is lexical word, right? Kecupan, pack. Now let's check pack. So we need online tools for that to check it. For example, we try to go to Google Translate. Where is it? Google. Here. Right. Pack of all, right? So here we have a pack of owls. So let me add an S. It matters sometimes for Google Translate, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes a full stop here make something different. It's a machine, you know. So here a pack of owls is translated into burung hantu. If we just delete, for example, just to find the meaning of pack, it's here. Pack. So pack, mematuk. So if you read the novel, maybe you can get the context, what it means. Does it really does it really meet the meaning required by the context? I mean, based on the context, are the owls, do the owls peck each other, for example? So that's mematu, right? While if the context helps us and make interpretation that a pack of owls is kecupan, then it means there is no problem here. That's manual. Now, the NP-Kong can help you to find the context of kecupan. So if you go back to NP-Kong here, you type the word kecupan. Oh, it we need to use the word from the main corpus. So I will try back here, back, because the main corpus here is the English one. So click start. So we have two lines. We have here seekor burung hantu. So here. And then here had been done a pack, pack of owls shooting in and out of my house. So this is the context, the context which can explain the situation, the use of the word pack here. If we just rely, for example, by this line only, right? Maybe we cannot make any decision. That's cognitive skill a translator has to decide which equivalence goes to this English source text. But using NP-Kong, we know the context. So the context is a pack of owls shooting in and out of my house. Okay. Here, we also find kecupan. While here, we don't have kecupan. Sebuah kecupan maksudku. A pack, I mean. Oh, here it's different word. Pack and pack. A pack, I mean, pack of owls shooting in and out of my house. Very small. I don't know whether we can set the size of the letter. I don't know if I have answered your question, Henry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, the endcons can help us to see the context.
That's right.
Which one is the correct version? Do we have
to get the meaning? To get the meaning, actually.
To get the meaning.
the context help us to identify, to interpret the meaning of the words, the sentences, and gives us more information about the equivalence, whether it is equivalent or not, right? So they are tools. In other words, for your midterm test project, if you think you don't want to use tools, it's okay, but you need to do it manually, right? Well, that's of course possible as you have relatively enough time.
Taking much time, sir.
I mean, you still have about 5 or 6 or 7 weeks to go, so it still makes sense to do it manually. So that's what we mean actually. It's my personal interpretation. That's what actually we mean by some advances in translation in the digital era. So how the human translators use tools to help them to do the translation.
Sir, one more
Okay,
thing.
go ahead.
Thank you, sir. In our analysis, so let's say we put in some columns. For the first column is the source text, and then the second column is target text, and then do we need to include the third column? Let's say we put in the correct version of the text, and then probably the fourth column will be the analysis, the problem, the case we found we find in the text.
As you look at here, the third column, we don't really need this information, so you can use this column for let's say suggestions.
I see,
right?
I see.
Then you can, if this is you think not equivalent, a pack of O's, a pack of O's. So we need to, I haven't, well, to tell you the truth, I haven't read the novel anyway. So anyone there who has read the novel, so you need to read the novel in order to know the context, you know.
Yes, sir.
But looking at the translation given by the Gramedia translator, we can also find out whether this is a problem or not. This is problematic or not, right? That's okay. The translation, the way we produce quality in translation. Okay, any more questions? Pak Hardi?
Thank you,
Do you
sir.
have questions?
Yes, Professor Bahrain.
Do you have questions?
I would like to ask you a question, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Perhaps we are preparing for our mid-test. Perhaps is it going to be done in a collaborative, some people like that, or individual, sir? Thank you very much.
I think Yang or Biajeng has asked that question before. Where are you, Biajeng? Are you still there?
Perhaps I lost the signal, sir. Because
Yeah, I know.
Today I'm coming in and out for more than 5 times, 6 times,
right,
sir.
Right.
I'm very sorry. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. One of the students in the class asked that the same question. So for midterm test and final term test, it's an individual work. So the well, maybe it's I don't know whether it's too early to tell you. One of the requirements is so it should be well written in an article, a journal article format like. So you follow a journal format, right? Like introduction or background or whatever. But we'll talk more about it later on. The point I would like to mention also is the topic will be similar to this group work. Still about, you know, because as I said last week, this first half it focuses on product orientation. Right? But the difference from the traditional way is, in the traditional way, we compare this source text and the target text produced by human translator. But this time, because it's a digital era, so we use Google Translate. We haven't looked at yet the Microsoft translator. Maybe next week I will repeat the steps again, and we can compare the Microsoft and the Google Translate. Okay, unfortunately, time is up. It's now 7:23 by my time. So I'm glad you are all very enthusiastic. It seems to me that you would like to explore more. We can discuss again this the use of these tools next week, right?
Thank you very much,
For the time
Professor
being,
Bahrain.
yeah. For the time being, try to do it at home. If you have problem, for example, while using non-Windows laptops, if you have problems of running the tools, just let me know. Okay. Thank you very much, and good night. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir.
See you again next week.
Thank you. Thank
See you
you.
next
Thank
week.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, Professor Bahrain.